Hello, welcome to Chelsea Daily. The room was silent before he even walked in. Inside the media theater at Cobham, bright lights bounced off the blue backdrop, microphones were already switched on, and journalists leaned forward with the impatience of people who expected answers. Real answers. Chelsea had just come out of a difficult week. The pressure was rising, and everyone knew this press conference would define the tone for the next phase of the season. Then Enzo Maresca walked in, calm, measured, eyes sharp like someone who already knew every question before it was asked. He placed his notes down, adjusted the Chelsea crest on his jacket, and nodded to the room. "All right, we begin," he said quietly, but his voice carried the authority of a man who had come to deliver clarity. 1. On the team's form, we are building something that takes time. The opening question was inevitable. A journalist asked why Chelsea had struggled in the last 2 matches despite dominating possession. Maresca leaned slightly into the microphone. "Control is important," he said, "but control must lead to creation. The ideas are there, the structure is there, and the players understand more every day. But building a top team is not a switch. It is a process." His tone never shifted, even when a tougher follow-up came. "Do you think fans are losing patience?" Maresca smiled lightly. "Fans want results, I understand them. But trust me, we are closer than they think." It wasn't a defensive answer. It was a promise. 2, on individual players, mazed confidence, honest words. Someone asked about Cole Palmer's form. Maresca looked up immediately. "Cole is essential. His creativity is unique. But we ask a lot from him. Sometimes he has to be the playmaker, the finisher, and the leader. He handles it well." The room took notes. Then came the question about the defenders. Specifically, are you satisfied with the defensive concentration? He didn't blink. Satisfied? Not completely. We concede goals that are avoidable. But when mistakes happen, we fix them. Not blame players. The responsibility starts with me. It was classic Maresca. Precise, measured, protective of his squad. 3. On pressure. This is Chelsea. Pressure is a privilege. A journalist asked, "Do you feel the pressure growing?" Maresca paused for the first time. He folded his hands, leaned back, and answered with confidence. "At this club, pressure is normal. When you are at Chelsea, you are expected to fight for everything. I do not run away from that. Pressure is a privilege because it means you are somewhere big." The line spread across social media in minutes. 4. On tactics and identity, a glimpse into the blueprint. Another question targeted his playing style. Ball control, build-up, patience. Some critics had called it too slow. Maresca raised his eyebrows. "We don't play slow, we play with intention. If you want to attack with intelligence, you need structure. The team is learning, and when everything clicks, you will see why we insist on these details." He tapped his finger lightly on the desk, emphasizing each word. Football today is not about running faster. It is about thinking faster. 5. On the next match. The response must start on the pitch. When asked about the upcoming fixture, Maresca's eyes narrowed with focus. "We need intensity. We need character. We need personality. Training has been excellent. The players know what is required, and now it is time to show it." He hinted that some changes might come. "We will adjust some things. A team must evolve, not repeat mistakes." But he refused to reveal details. Classic manager strategy. 6. The moment that stole the room. Near the end, a journalist attempted to provoke him. "Do you think you're the right man for Chelsea?" Some fans doubted. The room froze. Maresca took one breath, then answered with the calm of a man who believed in his own work. "Thank you for watching."